This is episode 5 of Deep in Some Thoughts, and today we're going to take a Star Trek trivia. Let's go. What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to episode 5 of Deep in Some Thoughts. And the first thing on my mind today is that I jabbed my ear with the Q-tip this morning, and now my brain is leaking out of my ear. That was like the most painful thing I had felt in a long time. You know, like, I get out of the shower and I go to use a Q-tip and I just get carried away. You know, I love using Q-tips. If you look in the trash can in my bathroom, dude, there is probably at least 500 Q-tips just sitting in there. Because I love the feeling of a Q-tip in my ear. Every time a Q-tip enters my orifice of my ear, it's an instant eargasm, dude. An eargasm. And that's what I like to call it. I just get carried away, man. I don't know. I can't help myself. And now I got fluids leaking out of my ear because I went too far. I went too far and my eardrum's busted. Okay. What's up, guys? I did a photo shoot recently. Last week. And all I gotta say is I fucking killed it, dude. I killed it. Fucking took that shit out into the backyard, dude, and I fucking killed it, dude. Made dinner, you know? No, but a lot of those photo shoots are coming in. I haven't really been posting anything, so if you follow me on Instagram, I'm sorry, but I will be playing catch up with all the content I've been creating out there. Been focusing a lot on this podcast and life. Life is crazy. Another thing on my mind, dude, is that producer Chris listens to probably some of the worst music I've ever heard in my life. The last song, he just played me a song right now, okay? And it's like, it has like a cool beat, you know? It's like techno-y, electronic-y. It's cool, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then this girl starts singing, I feel daddy as fuck. What? I feel daddy as fuck. That's what she likes to say, man. No. Just don't. Like, what's the reason for that? You know? If you make a song and you feel the need to say you want to get in my guts, just don't make the song. No. You don't do that. We don't want to hear that, man. No, we don't. Chris isn't disagreeing with me, but I don't want to feel daddy as fuck. I mean, I want to feel daddy as fuck. I don't want the person telling me that they feel daddy as fuck. A female telling me. But can you like call yourself a queen or something? That's one thing that really grinds my gears, dude, is when people call themselves kings and queens. you're not a king or a queen. Now, when you're like, yes, queen, I find that to be so annoying that I just want to rip my ears out. Now, I almost did this morning, but if you say, okay, it's one thing to be like, yes, queen. Okay, that's one thing. But like when you see like a post or something and you're trying to be inspirational and you're like, you gotta, this is just off the top of my head, but it's like a generalization of what I'm talking about. And people are like, oh, you gotta make the best out of life and you gotta do this and you gotta do that. Stay strong, my kings. I didn't need that part, I really didn't need to hear you say, stay strong, my kings. And I don't know. It just really makes me angry. You know what else grinds my gears is when technology doesn't work. When technology doesn't work, I think that is probably the maddest I've ever been in my life. Because technology should work all the time. It was made to work a certain way. And when something doesn't work a certain way, like for instance, my computer, if I go to open it up and it is slow as fuck, okay, it's buffering, it's not loading the program, and I spent money to buy a fast computer. Oh my God, dude, I want to throw that thing out the fucking window. Or what really pisses me off is when I pay for a phone service, and when I don't get service, when I need it, I'm so mad I could literally break something. Like when I'm at work and I'm, streaming music and the music plays for 10 seconds and then it stops. Oh my God. Pull the fire alarm, dude. We're going to evacuate the fucking building. Because I'm so mad. Technology should work all the time. And that's it. Always. My camera was made to take pictures and video. Now, if it ever stops taking pictures and video, man, it's going in the trash. Okay? Oh, man. I just booked a wedding. That's going to be fun. Weddings, I like photography, but weddings are probably one of my least favorite. Not because I don't like being there, not because I don't like doing it. Like, they're just so stressful that I don't know if I could handle it, Because you have to get the perfect moment all the time. You got to be there for hours. And then, on top of that, you want to make sure you got everything you need for the people that are paying you. And then, you still have to take everything home and edit it. The last time I did a wedding, I sold myself short, dude. I charged not enough. And I was at this wedding all day. First of all, put myself in a shitty fucking situation with the lighting. Now, the guy I did the wedding for, he listens to the podcast. So if you're listening right now, I absolutely loved shooting your wedding, but I have already told you that the lighting in that fucking church that we went to was horrendous. Beautiful wedding. I had an amazing time. But the lighting was so bad. And it was like my first wedding I ever shot by myself. And I was sweating fucking bullets, dude. I was like, I'm not gonna get anything in this fucking room. So I was in a shitty situation with the lighting, and then when we went to the reception, I like, did a little bit better because the lighting when there was better. But, I'm just terrified of like missing something, or you know what I mean? Like if I shoot by myself, I'm like, God damn it. Yeah, it's hard to explain. You know what I'm saying? Last time I did a wedding, the same wedding, I came home with two full cards, 2 full SD cards. I think it was like 3,000 something pictures that I had to go through and edit and do all that. And yeah. But tomorrow I'm going to meet with the people and I'm going to schedule the wedding. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Oh, update on the Better Than Sex cake. Okay. I'm still here, dude. Now, the cake was amazing. It was probably one of the best cakes I had in a long time. We came close, dude. We came close to me losing my shit. Okay? I take one bite. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I had to think, is this better than sex? And if you have to question it, that's a little sad, dude. You know? If you have to question if anything's better than sex, then it's pretty fucking good. You know? Let's just say it was better than, like, Wednesday sex. It was better than waking up at 5 a.m. and just rolling over and just getting it done. Okay? Oh, man. I don't have coffee today. I got an energy drink. Producer Chris brought me an energy drink, and it literally tasted like Flintstone vitamins. And my throat just burped. My throat just burped. It just came out, dude. I didn't even burp. It was just like, ow. It was like one of the fucking, those old school toys that were sticks, and it's like, ew, 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 ew. That's what my throat did, dude. My throat went, ew, ew. Oh, God. I don't even know what that toy is called. It's just called the and then it has little fuzzy hair on the top, dude. Like a fucking troll. And a creepy fucking face on it, dude. Just smiling at you while it's going, What is that noise, dude? Is it farting, dude? I don't know. Why am I so good at making that noise? Oh, producer Chris is dying over here. Okay. Oh, dude. Oh my God. Okay. So I was talking to this guy. Okay. And we were talking about, growing up in the hood and shit. Not really, but this guy is from Washington, D.C. And he said he grew up on the streets of D.C. And I'm like, oh, sick. You know? And we were sharing stories about like street fights that we've been in as in our younger days. And this dude told me that one time he was getting jumped and he reached into his jacket to grab his nunchucks. Let me repeat that. He reached into his jacket to grab his nunchucks. Now, I start busting out laughing, okay? And I look over, and this guy is dead fucking serious. And he goes, I was actually pretty good with the nunchucks. And I'm like, dude, are you a fucking dork? You went in to pull out your nunchucks, dude. It's like, hey, I'm walking down the street and I'm going to pull out my fucking medieval broadsword, dude. I'm walking down the street and that thing's dragging on the street, dude, making sparks. So, either you're joking or you're a dork. Now, either way, this guy wasn't laughing. You know? I start laughing. I couldn't hold in my laughter. And he's like, I was pretty good at them. What, dude? Imagine getting in a fight and somebody tried to pull out nunchucks. Now, fun fact is that nunchucks are illegal for street use. Apparently not here. But who carries around nunchucks? I don't get it, dude. Fucking dork. Oh, man. Yeah, I've been so busy this week. This week is kind of like a fun episode, you know? We're having fun. We're doing our thing. Now, when we came into this episode, usually I have an idea and I have everything written out. And this time, I came into this episode with nothing on my page, on my notes. Now, the reason for that is I've been studying for a test at work. And so I had an idea for an episode, and it required lots of research. And, you know, I talked to producer Chris about it, and I was like, yeah, let's do that. And a week later, I did no research. Now, the test I have to take for work is for a promotion. And it's a very difficult test. And you know the difference between studying as an adult and studying as a kid in high school is that you actually have to study. Because if I don't study, well then no promotion. Now if I didn't study at school, who gives a fuck? You know? Your teachers care, your parents care. But other than that, guess what, dude? I still graduated. I don't think I did homework ever. I don't know how I graduated. I think I would do my homework 5 minutes before it was due as soon as I got to the class. Now, I didn't do great in high school. I literally had to make up 4 years of high school in 2. And that was a pain in the ass. But my first 2 years of high school, I didn't care. I didn't do homework. I didn't study. I went into my junior year with 9 fucking credits, dude. And what's the normal? Like 14 for juniors? I don't know. I don't even know. But anyways, my point is that I really had to put my mind and actually study. And, I did no research for the topic that I wanted to talk about. But today is going to be a treat. Because we're going to test my knowledge on Star Trek: The Next Generation. Okay? Now, I have a trivia for Star Trek. And actually, they were pretty short. So I found 3 different quizzes. Okay? Now, I told you, I'm a nerdy dude. I love Star Trek. Now, if you Now, if you never noticed, I got a Star Trek tattoo on my finger. I got Star Trek everything on my everywhere. And and basically, I've seen every episode of Star Trek, every movie of Star Trek. Now, The Next Generation is probably my favorite. The original Star Trek, I don't like it that much. But after that, it's game over, dude. I love everything Star Trek. So, what I did today was I got 3 Star Trek trivias. Now, they're not very long. That's why I have 3 of them. The first one, they're just questions that I have to answer from memory, and they're going to reveal the answer. The other 2, they're multiple choice. So, they're a little bit easier, maybe. I don't know. I haven't read through them, but we'll see how it goes. So this is the Star Trek: The Next Generation quiz. Now, if you don't know what Star Trek is, that's fine. Basically, these humans learned how to travel through space. And they have they just want to explore, pretty much. That's all they do. They're not trying to get weapons. They're not trying to, rule the galaxy or anything. They just want to explore, man. Like Dora the Explorer. Okay? So, if you know Star Trek, you'll enjoy this. If you don't know Star Trek, you'll enjoy this. And we'll see how well I know my Star Trek Next Generation. Okay. All right. So, this is the first quiz. And first question is, what year did the Next Generation debut? Debut? Is that how you say it? Debut? Now, it debuted in 1987. Okay? And the quiz says it's 1989. But I know for a fact that it's 1987. And the quiz is wrong. So I'm already done with this quiz. Okay? But question 2. Which letter designation was used for the next generation Enterprise? That is the letter D. The USS Enterprise 1701-D. D. This was the 5th Federation star trip of the Enterprise. Correct. Which technology famously broke down when the story ideas were needed? I'm going to say the transporter? No, that's not it. The holodeck. Oh, fucking bitch. Oh, yeah, the holodeck. Okay. What hair accessory became a famously uncomfortable piece of wardrobe? I'm going to guess Worf's prosthetic. A banana clip intended for hair became Geordi LaForge's visor. Oh, that was a stupid question. While Jean-Luc Picard enrolled in Starfleet, what industry did most of the Picard family work in? They worked in a vineyard. They had a family vineyard. Cha-ching, dude. Am I making money for this quiz, dude? Which crew member was transformed into Locutus of Borg? That is Jean-Luc Picard. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Okay, which series creator is also known as the Great Bird of the Galaxy? I'm going to say Gene Roddenberry. It is Gene Roddenberry. Correct. Okay. Which character's death resulted in Worf's promotion to the head of security? That is Lieutenant Yar. Correct. Lieutenant Tasha Yar. Wow, I'm fucking killing it, dude. What actor played 3 different characters in one episode? That is Data. Brent Spinner. Oh, that's the actor's name. He played Data, Lore, and Dr. Soong in the episode Brothers. Okay, the new Enterprise had what emergency combat feature not available on previous ships? That is the detachment of the saucer to the ship. Saucer separation. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Fuck, dude. What, I got like 1 wrong? Technically, the first one I got wrong, but the quiz is wrong, and I can guarantee you that. Okay, that was the end of the first one, so the next one, let's see how I do on that one. This one has 15 questions. What was the name of the character who briefly replaced Dr. Crusher as the Enterprise Chief Medical Officer? Dr. Pulaski, Dr. Bashir, or Dr. Picardo? And the answer is Dr. Pulaski. Correct. Number 2, what was the name of Worf's father? Martok, Moog, or Kern? And the answer is Moog. Correct. Okay, what job did Chief O'Brien have on the Enterprise? Transporter chief, never really specified, or security chief? And it is transporter chief. Correct. Okay. Number 4, in which episode did Data have to fight a courtroom battle to remain aboard the Enterprise? Data's Day, A Fistful of Datas, or the measure of a man? And the answer is the measure of a man. Correct! Okay, in total, how many episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation were there? Well, there were 7 seasons and about 20 to 24 episodes per season. So my guess is... Oh, I didn't read the answers. 192, 178, or 165. And the answer is 178. Correct! Oh my god. Okay, true or false? John Guild was Gene Roddenberry's first choice as Captain Picard. I don't know this one. It's true or false? I'm going to say false. Oh, it's correct! Oh, wow. Okay. What was the name of Data's evil twin brother? Lore or B4? And it is Lore. Correct! What was the name of the 2-part episode which featured Spock? Chain of Command or Unification? That one I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to guess Chain of Command. Fuck! It was Unification. Dang it. What was the name of the very first episode? Amok Time, Time's Arrow, Encounter at Farpoint. I don't know. I'm going to take another guess here, and it is Time's Arrow. It was Encounter at Farpoint, which was my second guess. Actually, it was my first guess, and then I second guessed myself. But I didn't know it. Okay. What was the name of the ship Captain Picard first commanded? The USS Stargazer, the USS Yorktown, or the USS Defiant? And that is the USS Stargazer. Correct. Okay. Number 11. What was the name of the Enterprise's sister ship? USS Hood, USS Yamato, USS Yorktown. And the answer is the USS Yamato. Correct. Next one. What was the name of the planet on the inner light? What was the name of the planet that the inner light was set on? Bajor, Resik, or Rigel 4? I'm going to say Rigel 4. Wrong. It was on the Resik. That was a stupid question. Okay. What was the name given to Captain Picard when he was assimilated by the Borg? 7 of 9? Nope. Borg King? Nope. Locutus? Yup. Locutus of Borg. Okay. Who briefly commanded the Enterprise while Picard was captured by the Cardassians? That's one of my favorite episodes, by the way. It was Edward Jellicoe, Eric Pressman, or Benjamin Sisko. And the answer is Edward Jellicoe. Correct. Last question on this quiz. How many times did Q appear in the entire series? Okay, well, that's a lot of times. It's either 8, 6, or 10. He's been on the show so many times. I'm going to guess 10, but I don't know exactly. You know what? I'm going to guess 8. 8 times. And the answer is 8 times. Wow, dude. Okay, that one was alright. There was 12 out of 15 questions on that one. Okay, and the next one. Next generation quiz. Okay. This one is a little bit younger. This one's a little bit longer. I'll go through it quick. In which century does the series take place? 24th, 22nd, or 26th? And the answer is the 24th century. Correct. The first episode is set in the year 2364. Perfect. Which frightening antagonists are the cyborgs that often attack the Enterprise? The Borg. Duh. Correct. The hive mind and incredible power of these beings made for a formidable opponent. What year? Okay, here we go. You want to see if I was right or wrong on the first one? Which year did the series debut on television? 1987, 1993, or 1995? 1987, dude. Correct. It ran from 1987 to 1994. Dude. So who is wrong now, dude? Okay. What did Patrick Stewart hate about the set of the Captain's Ready Room? So the answers are: it had an exercise bike, it had a bar with alcoholic drinks, or it had a fish tank. I'm going to say that it had a fish tank. Correct. He believed that keeping a captive animal was at odds with the crew's ethics. That makes sense. Remus is a planet that is home to which race? That is the Romulans. Correct. The Romulans also hail from another planet named Romulus. Wow. Okay, the Next Generation story takes place roughly how long after the original Star Trek series? About 300 years, about 200 years, or about 100 years later? And the answer is 100 years later. Correct. The advanced technologies and special effects are evident. Oh, really? It's 1987, dude. Okay. Who is the only person to play themselves on an episode? Edwin Hubble, Stephen Hawking, or Shaquille O'Neal? Stephen Hawking. Correct. He plays poker with other notable scientists. What is the name of Whoopi Goldberg's character in the show? The answer is Guinan. So it's either Agawa, Laren, or Guinan, and it's Guinan. Correct. She's the philosophical bartender. How long were the Next Generation's episodes? 39 minutes, 44 minutes, or 52 minutes? I'm going to say 39 minutes. Oh, wrong. They were 44 minutes. Whatever, dude. Who else was considered for the part of Geordie LaForge? Wesley Snipes, Denzel Washington, or Will Smith? Was Wesley Snipes a thing in the 80s? I'm going to say Wesley Snipes. Correct. Imagine Snipes doing spots for Reading Rainbow. Geordie LaForge, the actor, was the guy from Reading Rainbow, by the way. So take a look in a book. It's Reading Rainbow. I can go anywhere. Dude, I can't sing, dude. Take a look in a book. It's reading rainbow. The Romulans have a family tree that joins them to which other race? That is the Vulcans. So it's either Vulcans, humans, or Klingons. Vulcans. Correct. In total, how many Next Generation episodes were made? Oh, we answered that one already. It's 176. Correct. It's enough to keep an obsessive Trekkie busy for a while. What is the ultimate goal of the Borg? To blow up Earth? To destroy all life? To achieve perfection? Which one do you think, Chris? Which one? Is to achieve perfection. You're correct. They seek to combine organic life with the benefits of artificial components. Deanna Troi is half human and half what? Betazoid, Romulan, or Vulcan? Betazoid. Correct. She is the emotional genius of the crew. In which season does Arch Nemesis Q first appear? Season 1, Season 2, or Season 3? The answer is Season 1. Correct. He would harass the crew for years to come. He was actually in the very first episode. Okay. Which actor released... I'm not going to know this. Which actor released a Sinatra-tinged album called Old Yellow Eyes Is Back during his tenure on the show? Jonathan Frakes, Brent Spiner, or Patrick Stewart? I'm going to guess Jonathan Frakes. Jonathan Frakes. Wrong. Who knew that Data had such creative streak? It's Brent Spiner. Whatever, dude. Fuck that question. What's the number of crew members aboard the USS Enterprise? 478, 1012, or 1896? I think it's 1012. Correct. The crew capacity was higher than the previous versions of the ship. One early concept for the show used what technology to transport the crew members from planet to planet instead of a ship? A teleporter? A wormhole? Or a rip in the time-space continuum? I'm going to say a teleporter. Correct! But they opted to keep the ship. They still use a transporter. Oh, I got an itch in my eye. Okay, which actor plays Q? Now, I never know actors. Anytime I do a quiz or trivia, I don't know actors, dude. Brian Bonsall, John Delancey, Robert O'Reilly. I'm going to say John Delancey. Correct. Wow. Michael Dorn, Worf, appeared many times in which popular cop show? Columbo, Magnum P.I., or Chips? I'm going to guess Magnum P.I. Wrong. He was a cop before he patrolled the stars as a Klingon. It was Chips. I've never seen that show. How many viewers did the show average per week? Oh, God. 8 million, 13 million, or 20 million? Hey, there's a hint button. Let's see what the hint says. We've eliminated some options for you. Oh. Okay, so it's either 8 million or 20 million. I'm going to say 20 million. Because I'm extra. And it's correct. Wow. It was consistently one of the top-ranking dramas each season. Okay, what was the average per episode cost of season 1? Per episode? I can't. Okay, 1.3 million, 2.4 million, or 3.1 million. I can't imagine that an episode is going to be more than 1.3 million. And it is correct. How many versions of the USS Enterprise existed before the one in the Next Generation? 3, 4, or 6? 4. That was a question. Or that was they gave that away in another quiz. Okay. What phrase do the Borg use to intimidate their victims? Humans are such easy prey. Resistance is futile. We are legion. It is resistance is futile. Correct. And often they are correct, is what it says. Okay, what does Q diversely call humans in the first episode? Self-destructive lunatics? Dangerously savage child race? Or idiotic baby barbarians? Ooh, I don't know. I'm going to say self-destructive lunatics. And it's wrong. They were called dangerously savage child race. Okay. Early in the creative process, producers almost gave Deanna Troi 3 of what body part? Breasts, eyes, or arms? I'm going to say breasticles. Correct. Fortunately, one producer convinced them it was a bad idea. In order to build the ship's bridge, the staff first had to evict what from the soundstage? Feral cats, a group of 5 homeless people, or rats? I don't know, man. I'm going to say rats. Wrong. It was feral cats. Son of a bitch. What was the name of Data's twin who appeared in multiple episodes? Tor, Mode, or Lore? Do you remember, Chris, from the last quiz? It's Lore. Okay. Which obsolete technology appeared on a Borg ship during one episode? A CD player, a floppy diskette drive, or an ancient microwave? I'm going to say a floppy disk drive. Correct. Wow. Which character disappeared after the first season and then reappeared in season 3? Beverly Crusher, Catherine Pulaski, or Lieutenant Worf? Beverly Crusher. Correct. And that's it, dude. I got an 83%. The average score is 74%. Well, that was fun. Average score is 74%, huh? I beat y'all. Butterflies in the sky. I can fly twice as high. So take a look in a book. It's reading rainbow. Oh, man. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of Urban Dictionary today. We skipped it last week. We couldn't end an emotional note on some stupid fucking dictionary words. Okay. Urban Dictionary. First one is Blackout Wednesday. The day before Thanksgiving. This Wednesday is the biggest bar night of the year. Therefore, you should get blacked out. No one has work or class the next day, so there are no excuses. Example, absolutely this Blackout Wednesday is going to be epic. Now, I can't remember a Thanksgiving where I didn't have to work. So y'all are liars, man. Blackout Wednesday. You fucking party animals. Okay, the next one is Darty. A drunken party while the sun is out. A daytime party. We're going drinking to black out while it's light out at the Darty. Can you flag that one, please? I didn't like that one. Why? No. The next one. MXM. Pressing your tongue against your teeth while sucking air inside your mouth to make a high-pitched suction sound to express apathy towards a person or thing. This is sometimes a it's so small. Hang on, let me zoom in. I'm getting old, man. I can't read. I need readers, dude. This is sometimes accompanied by a dismissive flick of the hand. Bruh, there goes your ex-girlfriend with that new fuckboy she's dating. MXM, fuck that bitch. So what's this noise? Pressing your tongue against your teeth while sucking air. Oh. Is that it? Fuck that bitch. That's gotta be it, dude. Whatever. Fuck that bitch. Whatever. Ghetto slang. Okay, let me zoom in before I make a fucking fool of myself. Okay. Ghetto slang. Words not generally accepted as proper English, but too hot to keep down. An uncouth of rough manner of speaking. A dope style of speech that is way more fun than the way your English teacher taught you to speak. Snap. I'm not up on my ghetto slang. I best hit up the Urban Dictionary, yo. I think it was supposed to literally be a, I'm not up on my ghetto slang. Oh no, I think it's snap. I think they're saying snap. Like, oh, snap. Snap. I'm not up on my ghetto slang. I best hit up the Urban Dictionary, yo. Drop it like it's hot? What does that mean? Aw, dog, it's just like ghetto slang. I have a guest. Echo. Can you see her? Hey, Echo. What you doing? Think you can come up in the podcast whenever the fuck you want, man? Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. You're just going to finish out the podcast with me? This is Echo, my beautiful baby. Last one. Okay. Zoom in for the old man. Okay. Hamish? Hamish. Extremely large penis of at least 12 inches. A blonde legend that picks up all the chicks. A nice guy that is really calm and a great friend. Gets triggered easily, but other than that, all around a great guy. What does it have to do with the 12-inch penis? Yeah, my friend, he's Hamish. He's blonde. He's good with the ladies. He's a nice guy. Kind of calm, chill, Really good friend. And he has a huge dick. By the way, he has a 12-inch penis. By the way, he's got a $5 footlong in his pants, man. Do you like that one? Echo does not like that one. Girl, oh my god, that guy is such a hamish. Friend, holy shit, no way. Oh my god, man. Like, why? Why the 12-inch penis? Anyways, I'm done with this. That's the episode, man. We had a good time on that one. At least I did. I know the quiz isn't for everybody, but it was definitely for me. Okay? Thank you for listening to Deepen Some Thoughts. You can follow us on all social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Deepen Some Thoughts. The Twitter name is at DIST Podcast. I got it. I think. Pod. DIST Pod. Okay. YouTube is at Deepen Some Thoughts Podcast. Go ahead if you, I don't know. The YouTube is a lot more fun than the audio. So go check that out if you'd like. Don't forget to like, subscribe, review. That'll definitely help us out. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can email us at deepensomethoughts.pod.com. And I said it correctly that time. Whoa, God, I'm such an idiot. deepensomethoughts.pod@gmail.com. You know what, dude? I need some sleep, okay? So yeah. Echo, do you have anything to add? Echo? She's sleeping. And the last thing I want to say is, if you use nunchucks in a fight, dude, you're a fucking dark. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.